Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, and welcome back to the content, okay? We're here today getting ready to play Valthirian Arc Hero School Story number 2. This came out in 2023, and I didn't know it had a sequel, but what am I hearing? I didn't know it had a sequel, but I did play the very first game. A lot of languages. But basically, I played this the first game of this franchise. Now, I don't want to say a long time ago, but basically when the Switch first dropped, I want to say that's when I first played the first instance of this game. I'm pressing A to apply the changes, but I don't know if okay, cool. I'm glad it did. I played the first game a long time ago when it dropped, and I liked it, but I don't think I loved it, and because of that, I was left kind of half impressed, but not fully impressed, because there were some things that I felt could have been better. So we're definitely gonna play the sequel and hope for the better. I'm definitely gonna be a woman, because why wouldn't I be? Customized Academy, Valthirian Academy name. Oh, this is our logo. We got books, we got swords, we got the eagle, we got the bear, we got the flower, we got the bull, and we got the shield. What do we want to do, guys? Do we do the sword, the book, or the shield? I don't think I want to do the eagle, or the bear, nor the ox. I don't want to do that either. I think I want to do probably the sword high key. The book is tough though, because it would be like we could be like a school of learning, right? Like a magic school of learning, or we're a school of warriors, or we're a school of shields and knights, right? So you got options, guys, and I don't know if we can change it. So I'm just gonna go with the book, and we'll call our magical school. What should we learn? What should we name our magical school, guys? Let's see. I'm thinking M right off the rip. M for magic. Magi. Magi. Magi Academy, Magi University, Magi U, you know. Go you! Let's see, Magi. What kind of school of magic are we teaching? Because there's multiple forms of magic. There's like healing magic, there's dark magic, right? We can do dark arts. Magi. Or Magios blank space Magios Arcanum Magios Arcanum. No, we should be Magius or Magios. I think I like Magius. Yeah, I like Magius. Magius. No. Magius. Do we like that? Magius Arcanum. None of this makes sense at all. This is like gonna sound fake Latin. Fucking M-A of U, right? So M-A of U. Magius Arcanum. M-A of U. So we know it's gonna be Magic Academy University, right? Or no, University of MA, right? So University of MA. You have 500 fucking letters. You can like write a book, bro. Like, University of Magius Arcanum. I think that just sounds hard, right? Does that not sound hard? University of Magius Arcanum? Like, bro, that sounds hard. So I think we're gonna go with that. Like, keep it simple, you know? You know? Arcanum. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, what the fuck? So thanks for having me be able to choose all those letters, but I can't use like the second half of them. University of Ma. That'll be our name. The University of Ma. Okay, so we'll go U of Magius Arcanum. How much of it wasn't allowed? Arcanum. Magius. U of Magius Arca. Arca doesn't sound that cool as Arcanum. University of Magi. Amanda's only letting me actually have like fucking 10 letters, bro. Like, why would you offer me 500 letters and not actually have me be able to use all 5 letters, bro? U of Magi. Where should our University of Magic be? University of Magic? Should I just name it the University of Magic? The University of Magic. With 2 eyes. How hard would that be? No, you can't do 2 eyes. You gotta do with a K, obviously, because you love magic, right? The U of Magic. Magic, right? Because it's like, look, this isn't just magic. This is magic. Okay, we are learning like fucking... We're learning dark arts here, guys. So, 2 eyes, 1 K, and... No. Is there a cool M we can use? Like, is there like a cool M from another country that we can use? Are there any cool M's? Let's see. I'm gonna bust out the fucking globe. Okay. Let's see. The Netherlands. Symbols. Here we go. Oh hell yeah! All right, bet. Look, all right. Let's just find a cool symbol to throw next to our There's no M. These are my favorite fucking words to use. Oh, here's M. M-A. I see the K and the I. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, fucking shit. M-A. I don't see a G. You need a G, you guys. I need that G. Magic. That's epsilon, but I don't even think that actually spells anything. Or I don't know what sound epsilon makes, actually. Now I really think about it. These aren't like the same looking A's, are they? They aren't really. I don't want it to be like the same types of M's. U of Mag. It's gotta be a cool letter to use. U of Omega. Omega. Right? The University of Omega. I honestly don't know what Omega means, because Omega means like more than just like the highest life form. University of Magic. the thing is, I'm great with thinking of names, just not off the top of my head. Like I would have rather them have chosen a name for me, but not obviously Valthirian. The U of X. The U of X. Is there a cool R I can use? Because then I at least can spell my name. Oh, registered trademark. It's not a cool R I can use. Do the Russians have a cool R I can borrow? I know I saw Russian. Let's see. I honestly don't know if that's Russian or not. I think it is, because it looks like, I think that's what Russian is. But then again, I don't want to say the wrong thing, you know what I mean? I know they got some upside down R's somewhere in Russia. Where are they? There it is. No, it's a small R. Can we get capitalized? Ooh, I can. Check that out. The U of XA upside down V I epsilon backwards R. I think we're gonna do that because high key, I don't care. And it's letting me use all this, so we're just gonna do all that. Oh, start game. Yep. I don't care about the name of my school that much. Long ago, Valthiria was united under one banner, and then what happened? Then one day, the Dragon of Darkness appeared, and with it came legions of monsters. Oh shit. Our ancestors, united in arms, fought valiantly against the dragon and sealed it away. But at what cost? The damage is done. Valthiria was united no more. Today, there are 4 nations within Valthiria. Monsters still roam the lands and combat the nations and work together to build their hero schools. Graduates of these schools protect the people of Valthiria, enabling us to live together in peace. And now you will lead one as principal. Okay. Alright, so like I said before, like I played the first version of this game and it was fun and I liked it, but it was lacking in some areas. It's hard for me to explain without showing you, but I'm hoping that this new game fixes everything. Clear all enemies. Rodno. Oh, you're fit Sir Liavon. Oh, you fit Sir Liavon's description, so you must be the new principal. The name's Rodno. I was told to escort you back to our academy. Don't worry about me, I'm just glad we get to skip morning class. Seeing as you're the principal, please tell me where I need to go. Move me using L, B is for dashing, Y is for making me, will make me attack. Give it a try. Okay. It's a bit blurry. Is there a reason why it's like that? Up there on the left corner of the mini-map. Pretty handy if you want to know where we are. Okay. Okay, definitely want to try to zoom out if I could. Is that your attack? Just a mad, uncontrollable dash in one direction? And Y still attack? Okay. I hope you're planning on using this sword eventually. Crap, that monster right there doesn't seem to be willing to let us through. You don't mind if I give him a little beatdown, do you? Stay back and watch. Fighting ain't your job. Press Y to attack the enemy before battle begins. That way I'll get the first turn to strike. Oh, did they make a new battle system in this game? Might as well show you how we fight around these parts while we're at it. Pay attention to the turn order on the upper left. The red source tells you when it's our turn to move. During those turns, it's up to you to decide which student is going to move, but keep in mind that only one student can move each turn. Seeing as I'm the only one on here, guess you have no choice but to choose one. To move me in battle, select my portrait on the upper right, then press A on which action you want me to do. A good old attack will do for now, no need to get all fancy with skills or spells. Now that you've chosen what you want me to do, just select the desired target and press A to commence the action. I almost said auction. Come on, my source is itching over here. Nice, one of his shields are down. Breaking all the shields of an enemy will stun it, but more importantly, all attacks that hit it will deal bonus damage. See those red symbols below the enemy? Those are shields. It's red because it's a physical shield, but keep in mind there are all other types of shields out there. You can see that I have some red symbol beside me, meaning that my attacks are also physical. Shields can only be broken by attacks of the same type, so my attacks are exactly what we need to break that pesky shield. Okay. So, right off the rip, I think we're dealing with a different battle system. Because, if I'm not mistaken, the first game was more like I controlled a party of AI, I think, and kind of led them through a stage, I think. I don't really remember how the first game played. It wasn't like this though. It wasn't an RPG like this. This is like sitting still and taking turns. It wasn't like this though. This one's looking a bit tougher than the last one. Seeing as it has two shield symbols, the shield have to be broken in correct order from right to left. Time to deliver another beating. What? What does that mean? From right to left. Does that just mean like eventually the shields will be broken, or maybe the shields will change up over time because they're like a monster will have magic shield and then a physical shield eventually. So basically, in the first game, I forget what the abilities were and all that, but like the overworld for a level would be like this kind of. I feel like I can move a lot faster. I feel like I'm moving slow as fuck right now, but it would be like this, but like it would be like 4 of the party members, which obviously I can see we have more party members, and then like on a map full of monsters that we will just deal with, you know, and the AI can like work on themselves too. Whereas this is just straight up a JRPG, basically, or regular RPG. I don't know who made this game. I don't know if they're American or not, but basically, it's a different battle system off the jump. That ought to be the last of them. Our academy is just up ahead, so I guess our little fun adventure has to end here. Maybe we should have taken a longer pass so I can skip another class. Quest complete! Okay. I got some gold. Thank you. Alright, so just right off the jump of playing this game, it's a different game. But we'll see how different it is from the first one. I don't think I streamed the first one. I think I just played it on my own. Was it winter? Is that my character? It's a very blurry game. Liaibon? Oh, there you were. Guess that means Rodno managed to do his job. I am Liaibon, the superintendent of this academy. Sorry for not meeting you earlier. I had to take care of something else. You're the superintendent? That's right. You're now principal of this academy, but before you start delving into your never-ending cough duties, we should get you acquainted with the school grounds. Let's start with your tasks. Tasks will provide you objectives that you need to complete in order to improve this academy. You can view a quick summary of your current active tasks at the lower left of your screen. Some tasks have a deadline, so don't forget to complete them in time. You can see a full list of active, completed, and failed tasks over here. Complete tasks will sometimes grant you rewards, but more importantly, they're part of your responsibility here as a principal, so make sure you complete them all. I was about to introduce you to our secretary, but she's nowhere to be seen. Why don't you try to find her? Use L to pay in your view. To rotate your view, use R and try getting a spin. Get it? Give it a spin? Because it made you spin. Anyways, if you want to keep closer on your academy, use R to zoom in and out. Awesome, you see me getting the hang of it pretty quickly. Now go find your secretary. She should be near the academy gate. She was right next to you when the cussing happened. Eve. Ah, you are the new principal, so it's good to meet you. My name is Eve, and I'll be your secretary at this academy. Let me show you around for a bit, alright? The major details of our academy can be found here. This includes the name, our prestige level, and nope, that's it. So, I spent 20 minutes making a name for my academy, and I still don't see the whole name of my academy. Is that gonna change or fix, or like, what the fuck? Improving the prestige level will gain us a lot of new perks, including more land. It's a good idea to try to raise it as high as you can. Oh, don't forget these two up here. We have an initial treasury of gold and arkstone to start with. I know it's not much, but the Valthirian authorities expect academies to cover their own operating costs. Gold can be used to build new buildings, conduct research, and enroll students into new courses. You can find more gold from completing quests, errands, or slaying monsters out in the wild. Our arkstones, on the other hand, are mainly obtained from our students' tuition fees, which will be paid at the beginning of each season. They are mostly used to maintain our buildings, though they are sometimes also required for research. On this area here, you can find tools to manage your academy. Make sure to explore each of them later. Schedule, building list, student info, research, diplomatic, errand, and achievements. You can manage your academy on a monthly basis, so most of your actions in these menus, such as signing skills or changing the efficiency of a building, will last until next month. Once you've done everything you needed for a month, use this button to advance to the next month. Keep in mind that the season will change every 4 months, and the year will change after 4 seasons. I'll let you explore on your own for now, so feel free to get comfortable with your surroundings. Just remember, you can always turn to your task if you're feeling lost and don't know what to do next. Alright, good to know. Alright, so here's our school. We're out in the middle of a frozen wasteland, it seems. Because, like, what is this location? I would never choose this. Is that a rock road that just ends in a fucking cliff? Like, what is this? Well, I mean, we're never gonna be invaded at this rate. We're fucking surrounded by mountains. This is the best fucking school ever, actually. Remember when we were talking shit about the winter and the trees and the pole and shit? Actually, this is a well-fortified fucking school. Got a river right here that you clearly need to cross if you want to get to us, right? And then fucking just trees, forests, and mountains. Like, we're actually well heavily fortified. I was talking shit, but under a closer inspection, we're looking pretty good. Alright, so here we got going on. Build a classroom, locate an empty lot, build a gym. Alright, we're gonna build... Alright, you need to build a classroom, build a gym. Where's the gym gonna be? You need to be very careful about this. What is this building? The dormitory? The gym goes next to the dormitory. That just makes the most sense, right? Does that make the most sense to you guys? The gym next to the dormitory? It makes sense to me, but at the same time, that might be... That might not be a good idea. But I think we're going to do it anyways. Alright, here we go. Let's build a gym right here. I can see it right here. Locate an empty lot. Here to complete a task of building a gym. Great! As you can see, the gym requires a certain amount of gold to build. Building some with arkstones every month for its upkeep. Once you're sure you want to build the gym, which I'm pretty sure you are, press the build now button to build it. Now give that button a try. Wizarding arena. Greenhouse. Mech workshop. Laboratory. Market generates gold. Detention room. Alright. Schedule rondo to physical training. So my gym's gonna be built immediately? That's good. Let me give you a quick overview of building efficiency. A building's efficiency controls the output of a building, such as the proficiency gains of faculty buildings or standard regeneration of dormitories. Okay. Setting a higher efficiency level for a building will result in higher output for each month. If you use them on building faculties, this means students will complete their courses faster. However, raising a building efficiency will increase its upkeep costs as well. You can also set a building as inactive to save costs. If a building becomes inactive, it will stop its output entirely. You may also destroy a building if you need to make some space, but you don't need to do that right now. We have plenty of empty lots. Okay. I can build more, but I don't think I want to jump too far ahead of myself. I think this game wants me to do other things first. So how do I assign Rondo? Can I move? Can I change the scroll speed? Camera rotation, rotation speed. I don't know if that's, maybe let's make it higher. Zoom speed. Oh, camera move speed. There it is. All right, let's just make all this as fast as we can. There we go. It's not that much faster, but it's a bit faster. Okay, thank you. All right, where's Rondo? I saw his name kind of hovering around, but now I don't know where he is. Rondo Alinsky, idle. How do I talk to Rondo? Rondo Alinsky, Knight. This is the student menu. Here you can see your students' names as well as their majors. Over here you can view their proficiencies from top to bottom. These are physical, magic, divine, and artworks, okay? They'll grow as your students study and complete courses. You can see their battle stats. These directly impact their performance during quests, and their values are affected by both their proficiencies in their current major. The nearby question mark will show you how they're calculated. HP, attack, AP, arc points, defense, evasion, crit chance, crit damage. This is your student stamina. Every time you assign your student to an action, whether that's studying or going on quests, it'll cost them stamina, so you better keep a close eye on it. Tuition per month is 22. And this is how much your student pays for their tuition. As I mentioned before, all students pay their tuition arc stones at the beginning of every month. Proficiency and battle stats are obviously important, but don't overlook another part of your student's development: skills. Learning and equipping the right skills is key to fast painless quest. No skills assigned. This is where you can see what skills your students is currently equipped with. To change these, press one of the change skill buttons to open their list of skills. Students can learn main skills. They can only equip 2 skills at a time. It's important to have learned more than 2 skills because you're switching between them depending on what you need them to do. You can also view your students' currently equipped skills from the party selection screen, which shows up before they embark on a quest. I recommend returning to this menu later if you want to equip Rondo with a skill. This part shows you the students' personal information. Feel free to get to know your students better. This is the Promote tab. Completing more advanced courses will give your students the opportunity to promote to a different major, which will in turn change their battle stats. Try opening the tab now. These are all the available majors for our students. A student can be promoted to any major as long as they have completed its course requirements. Magi, Cleric, Arcsmith, Castaria, Botagir, I don't know what any of that shit is. You can check a major's course requirements when reviewing the major here. The course themselves can be found on the course trees in the schedule menu. Changing a student's major will change their main proficiency along with their battle stats. Any skills they have learned or equipped will still remain though. That's good to know. Once you have decided which major to promote a student into and the student has met their requirements, to press the promote button. Changing majors is a reversible process, so feel free to experiment your student majors as needed. Okay, cool. Knight, foot soldier who's able to hold the front line. Physical training 2, 1 out of 1. Okay. Battle proficiency is physical. What is all this? Alright. Class list. Magi, Cleric, Arcsmith. So I think there are 4 classes. There's Knight, Magi, Cleric, and Arcsmith. Then after that, it's the mixes of each of the classes. Interesting. So we got Magic Knight, we got Knight Divine, Knight Mechanical, Magic Divine, Magic Mechanical, Divine Mechanical. And we have Knight, which is physical, Summoner is Magic, and Medica is Divine. Arclight is Metal. So that's very interesting. Alright, cool. Traits Wrathful, Duchy of Navarresk, okay. Range students proficiency will raise the student's level. Wrathful, increase attack and max speed gains proficiencies by 30%. Okay, so students have traits in this game, kind of like Pokemon have natures, which is very cool. So I'm gonna be paying incredibly close attention to like traits, you know, paying close attention to, you know, just how I can make my characters as overpowered as fucking possible, okay? Schedule Rondo to physical training. Did I just have Rondo? Where is he? I just had him. Um, student list. Violent plea. Okay. How do I make Rondo do something? Rondo Olinsky, no active courses, idle. Okay. Welcome to the schedule menu. This is where you manage your students' stamina. If it runs out, you have no choice but to let them rest for the month. Otherwise, let's put that stamina to get used by assigning them a course. To set a course for your student, click on the Set Course button. See that tree-looking thing with the several nodes and branches? That's a course tree, and the nodes represent the courses a student can take. When a student finishes a course, the next courses on the tree will be unlocked. There are other courses trees available, each representing one of the 4 professor trees. You can view them on the left of the course tree. Here you can see the course objectives for the select course. These are the requirements that a student needs to meet in order to complete a course. Courses will grant students a proficiency bonus based on completion. Most courses also award a new skill as an additional reward for passing. Once you're happy with your choice of course, press the change course button, then set the set course button to confirm. Once you're happy with your choice of course, okay. Now how about you try assigning Rondo to Physical Training 1? Is this the course I'm covering right now? Okay, Physical Training 1, Physical Training 2, Armored Studies, Shield Studies, Sword Studies. Oh. Physical Training 3, Agility Mastery, Endurance Mastery, Strength Mastery. Oh, interesting. And then these are like the other courses that he can train into, if I so desire. But we're gonna make Rondo, who's already a Wrathful Knight, continue along this course of damage and stuff, right? Gain physical stats. Deal 50% attack twice with the second attack hitting a random enemy. Oh, that's the name of the attack. Okay, so he's doing physical training now, I guess. He's gonna learn double slash at the end of it. Missing building for some courses. Check below. Okay, well, I don't think I need to worry about those because I don't have any of those classes yet. Okay, so he's studying. So go ahead and stick with that. Gym, library, training ground. Okay. Alright, so is he doing stuff? Is he in the gym? Where's the gym? Alright, he's studying. Okay. Good. Alright, I think the schedule is how I do more. Okay, no, that's my student schedule. So now start dormitory 1 research. How do I do that? Build a laboratory, go to next month, claim dormitory 1 research. Okay, so I can build a lab. Is the lab gonna be next to the gym? Hell no. The lab is gonna be over here. Okay, build a laboratory. Start dormitory 1 research. Okay, building list student info. Okay. Building list research. Research is divided into 3 categories. Each category will represent a certain aspect of our academy that you can improve to make your job easier. Seeing as you have a task to research and upgrade your dormitory, let's view the buildings for now. Academy, building, and battle. Well done. See all those icons? They each represent something you can research for your academy. You might notice that there are some of them still locked. To unlock them, you need to find research blueprints, which are scattered in chests throughout the dungeons. Now try selecting one of the unlocked research projects, Principal, as part of a task you need to complete. How about you select Dormitory 1 research project? Here you can view the cost of the research project along with the benefit obtained from finishing it. Needless to say, we need to pay the research cost if you want to benefit from it. When you decide which one to research, press upgrade button to proceed. Over here you can see that the research project is being put into research queue. Once the project put into the queue is finished, the one below will start. Okay? Research will automatically progress each month, depending on how many research points our academy has. If you want to finish research quicker, add more research points by building a laboratory or increasing the efficiency of your existing ones. Once a research project gets finished, you need to claim it before its effects are applied. Doing this will also free up a slot on your research queue, so don't forget to claim your research as soon as possible. Okay, this is getting complex. Canceling the research before it has completed will not refund any spent resources. The research progress will continue once you put it back into a queue slot. Goodness. Not enough resources? Oh, I'm out of magic crystals. Okay. Start next month and claim Dormitory 1. Okay. Are you sure you finished all your business for the month, Principal? If you are, proceed next month. I think we are. Okay, the year 1300 is winter. Alright, see, they didn't let me choose the damn name I want to choose. First of all, this is like 4 possible letters. U, space, OF, maybe another space. They didn't let me choose the fucking name I typed, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Unless those letters didn't pop up in the fucking shit, but still. That kind of pisses me off. It's the beginning of a new month, and what better way to start than to view the monthly report for the previous month? Here you can view the progress made by the Academy, including your resources, finished courses, proficiency, and gain stats. Any new skills gained by your students. Take your time to review everything in this report. Once you're done, close it to proceed. Okay, so he's plus 10 on physical training 1, which means he's about to increase his course, which is nice. Happy 1 month at your new job, by the way. Keep in mind that some courses in research projects will take more than 1 month to complete, so always keep an eye on your progress. Lost and found, but first take a look at a red exchange point as appeared. That means that there's an event that requires our attention. You can respond to events in various ways, so choose the response that you deem fit. Some events will have consequences if you don't respond, so make sure to watch out whenever they appear, Principal. A student found a bag of gold. They are asking you what they should do with it. Announce it to find the owner, keep the gold for the academy. Plus 5,000 gold, minus, what's that, 35 energy? Or just plus 10 energy? Plus 10 energy? What's the energy for? You're gonna keep this for the academy. You get the gold for academy. Reports are circulating about how unsafe the academy is. Oh, whatever. What, the students lose some morale? What? Okay, claim Dormitory 1 research. Level up. Sorry, bitch, we need fucking money. Alright, we only have 1 fucking student in enrollment here. We need more cash. Equip skill on students. Use skill from student to defeat enemy. Complete a quest. Okay. So I guess we're gonna just do that now. Although an important part of their education, sending students out into the world can be a dangerous endeavor, especially when the threat level in the dungeon they're exploring has increased. You can view the threat level of each dungeon here. The level will usually increase every few seasons, so always keep an eye on it. You can also view the threat level on the world map screen. As you can see, each dungeon is under the control of a different Valthirian faction. to decrease the threat level of the dungeon. Provide them with financial support, and they will gladly help to make the dungeon safer. However, your relations with these factions are about more than just dungeon threat levels. Press the switch info button to learn more about your relationship with them. This area displays our Academy's relationship with each faction. Each faction offers different benefits for allying with them, including increased quest rewards, tuition fees, and extra proficiency gains. You can improve relations with each faction by graduating more students from their faction, choosing event outcomes that benefit their faction, maintain the threat level of their dungeons, and completing errands. Be careful though, some events have the potential to damage your relationship with their factions if you decide against their interests. They also won't be happy if you fail to keep the threat level of their dungeons low. Okay, so I just gotta do everything. Duchy of Novres. Okay, so this is Rodno's homie. Okay. Relation neutral. 0% bonus for basically everything. Quest and monster killing reward in West Valthirian Mountains and Noah's Tundra. Tuition reward for students of the Duchy, okay. And extra physical points generated. Duchy of Chernov. Charon Desert. Duchy of Chernov. Extra magic points. Makosil Tribe. Makosil Forest. And Perkuna Commune. Okay. West Valthirian Mountains and Nova's Tundra. Can we do this right now? Not enough resources. Do I need resources to do a mission? Okay. How? Yeah, it says I need gold. It says I have gold. Why is it saying not enough resources? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. No areas available with just each season. Okay. Use skill for students to defeat, complete a quest. How do we do a quest? Rondo's still studying. Do I just help him finish his course and just jump to the next month? This up here really pisses me off, is you of nothing, because I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't type that. And now I don't know if I can rename my fucking shit. Can I rename my shit? I don't fucking know. Alright, I think we're gonna try to go to the next month and see what happens. Plans of Perun. Principal, I think it's time for our students to embark on a quest. You might have noticed that you can now access quests from the menu to your left. You can only see your students on one quest per month, so choose wisely. To start a quest, first choose a dungeon for the region list, then choose a quest. Pion strikes back, main objective. Report from nearby village. Pions are spotted around plains of Perun. We need to keep the populace safe, so let's clear the area. Defeat foes and exit the wilderness. This is the party selection screen, which is where you can select which students will go on a quest and what skills will they be equipped with. After all, we can't finish the quest if no one goes on it. You can also buy booster items here, which will assist our students in the quest. Sadly, we can't do that now, as we need to build a cafeteria first. Once you build a cafeteria, you can buy booster items to support your students during adventures. Alright. Well, he's our only knight, so I think we're just gonna fucking go for it. Hello? No. Alright, Rodno. It's Rodno, right? It's not Rondo. It's like Rodno. Alright, Rodno. Pion strikes back. Defeat all invading Pions. In your upper right corner, you can view the number of homing feathers, which is useful for teleporting between active campsites. On bottom left, you can view the current objectives of current quests. Complete all of them and return to the Academy Gate to complete your quest. Rodno told me he already covered the basis of the battle with you, but there's one more thing I'd like to add. Skills. Some of you could want those Valiant Cleave. You can select the target and target it with the same way you target a normal attack. It costs 6 AP. Casting a skill will cost AP, which is shared by all students. Each student contributes a certain amount of AP to the party based on their proficiency and major. The total amount of you currently have can be seen in the circle to your upper right. Okay. So like 1,000,000,000% right off the fucking rip, like this is a different type of like gameplay. Now the school setting is generally what I remember, but this whole battle system is way fucking different than I remember. I don't know if I want this or not. Like, the original game was fun because it was like I was controlling a party of NPCs to do the quest, right? And I know I'm gonna get more teammates eventually, more students and shit, but I feel like they overhauled what I thought was an okay system for this RPG shit, and I don't know if this is a good idea. Especially since it's so slow, and the graphics, like, I remember the last game being more bright, vibrant, and like colorful, sharper. I don't know why it's so blurry right now. And man, the guy's about to die. Was I supposed to do this quest? Bro, he fucking died. This is the first mission I could do. This is the first mission I was scheduled to be allowed to do. How'd I fail it? I haven't been able to hire any more students. Okay, well, he finished physical training 1, which is good. But I'm pretty sure I wanted to... Isn't that what I wanted to do? Like, I didn't ask him... I didn't ask to go on a mission. I asked to move to the next month so that my character can fucking grind or do whatever this quest was. Not to do a fucking... a death mission. Okay, so he's resting. A student set to rest. So I don't have to do anything in that department, right? Go ahead and learn double slash. Congratulations on that. He's resting, so I don't think we can do anything else. But that's my only fucking student. Like, how do I get another student? I guess we can just try to build shit. So we got a gym right here. Okay. So we're doing all that. No active research. Okay, we don't have the coinage or the magic crystals. I think, okay, hold on. I think for the quest, I just need to kill one monster. Yeah, so it says, oh no, this dude is still fucking resting. Okay, bro. I mean, I wish I had more students, but at least it's building, I guess. So, are we gonna just move to the next month? Are there any errands to run? So, I'm sorry. I think I missed what she meant by this. Like, the more I help them, the more our bonds build with them, and then I get better rewards with them. Is that what it was? Okay, I guess it's just time to go to the next month now. Can I use him? Is he resting? Need active cafeteria to build this feature. He's resting. I can't use him because he's resting. Okay. Bro, it takes a month for you to restore a little bit of energy? What kind of school are you running here? Soldier of Fortune? Was the story starting now or something? Oh, here we fucking go. I didn't even do the first mission. Principal, you must already met Rodno, our first and only student for now. I believe you have seen his prowess firsthand, or lack thereof. I'll be glad to put you to any place, Principal. For the record, I didn't say that I'll be glad to skip classes. How do you like this academy so far? Quests are a part of your curriculum, yes. This place is amazing, but I sure hope there are more students here before I graduate. That aside, I dragged Rondo here so that he won't be wasting time as a sellsword. With a little polish through education, he'll become a fighting champion of Valthiria. Wait, isn't he a bit too young for that line of work? A student with actual combat experience, huh? Impressive. Well, yeah, not like I got much choice. Gotta put food on the table and all that. Just don't let that tiny bit of info out into public until you graduate, alright? You don't want your scholarship to be forfeit. That would be bad, yes. Okay. So now I think they're trying to. I think now they actually want me to fucking do this mission. Assuming he has energy, he's still tired. Can I take him out and rest? How am I supposed to do anything in this game? Like this guy, like come on, bro. Hold on, where are you? All right, bro. Sometimes. Can I tell him to stop resting? How do I tell him to stop resting? I'm low on arc stones. Okay, here we go. You're resting, bro? Alright, dude. You rested for a fucking month, dude. Like, can we, like, get back on the horse? Does it have to be charged just for him to come all the way back, bro? Like I have to wait like how many months for him to fully rest? Like he rested the entire month and barely restored any energy. It's like what? Okay, let's make sure these are 0 so that we don't waste them. So that we don't waste the gems on them. Because you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that we... We want to make sure that that we're not burning these crystals, right? Okay. Do I go forward another month just so I can do one mission? Oh, okay. So now it's idle student is resting. Is he resting? No, now he's idle. So now I can use him. Okay. Why was that so like weird and difficult to do? Set course. And then I can tell him to stop the course, right? I can set him for this. Did I do that? Is he ready to start doing that, hopefully? Okay, well, hopefully you have energy, because I just told you to do something else, and now we're going to do that mission, like we said we were. Wait. How do I do the missions? Schedule, building list, student info, research, diplomat. None of those are the mission buttons, though. I'm actually kind of fucking confused. Can I do? Okay, this is the mission map. Can I do this mission, please? All right, you ready to go? You only really need to fight one monster. I don't know if they gain experience points in this game, so I don't think I need to fight every monster. Maybe just find. I think we killed a monster, and then it says it's checked now, so we just have to complete the quest. But I'm gonna check if there are any treasure chests, because I think I saw a treasure chest somewhere that I just didn't grab. Yeah, it's all the way over here. So we're gonna grab that. I wonder if monsters kind of chase and aggro in this game. He's glowing red, so he's clearly kind of strong, and these are literally like kind of big monsters. I don't think I should come near this area. If the monsters even kind of fucking move towards me, I'm running. Congratulations, just found one of the treasures I mentioned earlier. Just press Y for these chests to grab what's inside. There are a lot of things you can find inside these treasures. Some contain gold, others contain arc stones, some even contain research blueprints which grant access to previously locked research projects. Oh god! Here we fucking go. This is what I was trying to avoid. Can I run? Is running guaranteed in this game? Yes, run. Let's see if running guarantees safety. No, fuck, it just warps us back to the beginning. Fuck, that's not good. Okay, but we were still able to get that, so that's good. I want to try to get the other chest. Oh, man, there are fucking monsters all over the place here. What's this over here? Can't go this way? I got a weed between either this tree or those two fucking monsters, and I don't think I can get far enough from this fucking monster. No. Oh god. Come on, bro, please. Let me just get this fucking treasure chest, bro. Treasure drop, market 1. Increase market gold generated by 70. Yes, awesome. Fucking run. Fucking dash, bro. Fucking dash, brother. Alright, cool. Defeat foes and exit the wilderness. Alright. Let's see what else we can find around here. Then we're out of here. What's this all the way over here? I see like a tent. It's a shop. Congratulations, our students have found their first campsite. If your students need to rest, simply activate the campsite and select rest. Resting is a good idea if your students are low on HP or AP. Okay. It's good to know. Arc stones! We need that because our school is fucking broke. So thank God. The more the better. Treasure drop. Increase Q slot by 1. Nice. That will be useful for us in the future. Alright, I still don't really know if fighting monsters in this game gives experience points. Okay. Once they finish resting, both HP and AP will be fully restored. Any students that have fainted will also regain consciousness. Oh, but all enemies in the area will also be revived, so keep that in mind. Oh, okay, that's not too bad then. Alright, defeat enemies and exit the wilderness. Alright, let's fight another monster. So, all main objectives have been complete. Return to the academy as soon as possible. All the quests are complete. Now you just need to guide around up to the gate and get back to the academy. Just one year where you started. You can press the plus button to return to the academy instantly. Do note that going back will end the current quest regardless of its completion. Oh, one more thing. You might have noticed some red impassable barriers in the area. Those open after you defeat a certain number of monsters or after completing certain quests. Interesting. Good to know. That barrier all the way over there open? Nope. Okay. Let's get out of here then. Yeah, just like overall a whole vastly different kind of game than the first one I remember. And I don't hate it. I just don't think I want to play a slow ass RPG like this. Because like, here's what I was expecting. I thought this game is like Clash of Clans, right? So you build your buildings and your bases and all that, and you upgrade them, and your units get stronger as you do that. And like in the last game, it was exactly like that. Except when we went on these quests, they were like instanced kind of maps. You did the maps, and either you killed monsters, got what you needed, or left, or whatever have you. But it wasn't this RPG shit. It was literally like controlling units on the screen, and they're walking around and moving and fighting monsters and shit, and they're using attacks and magic and shit. This is an RPG that I don't want to play. like I'm sorry. But it's a New Year principle. We successfully recruited new students, Ilyanka and Ilias. Go ahead and check on them in the student menu. Oh, we've got new students, huh? Since they're new, you should assign them to courses like you did for Rondo. Alright. Ilias Beal and Ilyanka Karnov. You got two fucking girls? Alright, nice. I like it, I like it. What are you? You look like someone from the nature area, and you look like somebody from... I think they said they're from the desert. There's like You wear blue and you're for the desert? This is the one that wears green? Yeah, you're gonna do the divine knee. Hold on, actually. Can I see your student? Can I see more information about the student? And I'd like to know more about the student before I fucking, Here we go. Alias Beal, Cleric. Nihilist. Increased mass HP, defense, and evasion gains from proficiency. So yeah, you're definitely... Well, you're already a cleric, actually. I didn't have to change your shit. You're already a cleric. I just need to choose your year. Alright, and what about the other girl? You're a magi. So I could change them. It's just... They're already going to be something. Calculating increased AP and attack gains from proficiency by 30% and 15% respectively, while also increasing course completion speed by 30%. Wow, you're a smarty. Smarty little party. Alright, what close do you want to be? You're a cleric. Go ahead and do Divine 1. And you can do Magi 1. And I guess he's resting. Complete course objective. Change gym efficiency low to higher. Win a minigame. Complete a course objective. Complete a course objective. Is that a whole course? And where do I play minigames? Complete a course objective. Acid Rain. Deal 50% attack to all enemies while also applying weak poison for 3 turns and reducing defense by 50% for 4 turns. That's fucking awesome. Forbidden Blessing. Fully heal entire party and apply silence to caster for 4 turns. That sounds terrible, but okay. Okay, so they have new abilities now. Research. We got a cleric, right? Clerics like the greenhouse, right? We got a cleric and a magi, so we need to upgrade these when we can. Sometimes the threat level of dungeon makes it too dangerous for our students. Of course, there's always the option of using diplomacy and a bit of gold to lower it, but errands can also do the job. Aside from decreasing threat levels, errands can also be rather profitable, as some of them reward us with gold and arcstone if we succeed. You can choose from the available errands here, the first of which will be available on spring 1301. Multiple students can be set on one errand. You can view the recommended number of students for each errand. If you can't beat the decision amount, you can still give it a try, but the chances of success will be decreased. To start an errand, you need to select which students are going to take a part. Sending students on errands will use some of their stamina. They will also be unavailable for quests. Once you've chosen the students you send, you will need to press the next month button to start the errand. The result will show up for the monthly report. Fortifying Novaresk. The Dusty Novaresk is under threat from rampaging monsters. They need help. They need help defending building their defenses. Requirement: any major minimum level 10. Minimum students 4. Can I see what level my students are? Because we don't gain experience points. Reward decreased force by 2. Arkstone delivery. A caravan carrying Arkstone is looking for guards with a shared cargo as payment. Perhaps we can spare a few students. I think these are all higher than my level I can do. Urgent rescue. An Arkstone mining operation is under attack by monsters. If requested urgent assistance, are willing to pay in both gold and Arkstones. At least one paladin, which I don't have, because I'm pretty sure you can get knight in order to do that. Why are they sending me like high level shit at the very fucking beginning? Are we serious? Okay, I don't. We are currently. I don't know how to do a minigame. Where do we play minigames? Market. That generates gold. I didn't see anywhere that says you can play minigames. But I think we're gonna go to the next month so that we can see. Actually, kind of farm a little bit, actually. Because I do have students that aren't my soldier. Collect supplies. Some more monthly supplies have fallen from his cart during delivering. Find the supplies along the path. And that will day keeps the doctor waiting. Let's grab some. Pick up the apples. Alright, it says that I need a soldier and a mage. So I don't really want to do these before my soldier's ready. Because without him, we're not going to be able to do a lot of damage. So we're going to go back to the plains. And, see what we can do with these two. We're trying to get gold. We need gold. So if we can do some gold quests and maybe upgrade one of our shits for the next month to rotate over, then we'll be in a pretty okay spot. I wonder if these chests respawn. They don't. Okay, that's good to know.